Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be kind of a chronic illness update, kind of like basically today's video is me learning. I'm going to walk you through how I'm learning to live with POTS. Sorry, the cat's in here. If you don't know already, in January I was diagnosed with postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. So basically my body does not regulate my blood pressure when I stand up, and I get really dizzy and really sick and can pass out. So today I'm just going to kind of share with you how I've learned to live with this, or how I'm learning to live with this, because I filmed my part of my morning routine already. I've got like my talking points and my notebook, but I'm not really going to talk that much in this video. I'm just going to kind of show you everything that I do. I've also already filmed a haul for this video, so I'm going to show you the compression socks that I got, as well as some stuff from Etsy that I got, which I'll show you that now. From Forever 21, I got 4 pairs of over the knee socks, even though these creamy ones, they say they're over the knee, and I have a pair of these and they go up to my knee, they don't go over them, so maybe this pair will be a little bit longer. And I've never tried these gray ones. I'm hoping these fit the same way the other pairs that I already have do, because I have a pair of black ones already that I absolutely love, so I got another pair of the black and gray ones, and these come up to my thigh. And then I got like a maroony color, and these are ribbed, at least the black and the maroon are. And these act just like compression socks, even though they're not. Okay, so this is the black pair of the over-the-knee socks from Forever 21. Like I said, they go up to my thighs. I did show one when I was sitting down, and then one when I was standing up to kind of show you. They do stay. Those are basically compression socks, that being compression socks. And these 3 pairs of socks are compression socks from Amazon. These are just 15 to 20 milligrams of mercury. I did not know there were levels of compression socks until I had to buy them, and then I realized there was. And then these are from Amazon as well. The brand is HLT Pro. They're freaking awesome. I absolutely love them. Every pair is a different pattern. And these are 20 to 30 milligrams of mercury. My doctor recommended 30 to 40, and I couldn't find any that were 30 to 40 milligrams of mercury without being mega expensive. So I went with these. These work fine, and I can barely get them on. So, yeah. Okay, and next, this is all from Etsy. This is from Grace and Brace. That's the shop name. I will leave it linked down below. I just got this long sleeve shirt, which, to be completely honest, I'm going in between this long sleeve shirt and the other one I'll show you in a minute. Then I got this t-shirt, and I got the other t-shirt that's I'll show you next. And I did get a lot of stuff from Etsy, but I use it all and I absolutely love it. And I wanted something, and then this one is from Potsabilities. I will put the names on the bottom of the screen, that way you can actually see them. It just says postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome with like the EKG. It's black, and with blue lettering, and the lettering is not showing up blue no matter what I did. And then I got a medical ID bracelet, or a medical alert bracelet. I just put my name, I have POTS on it, and I put my mom and her phone number. It's not showing, and that's kind of fine because I didn't need it to show, and that's the clasp. And then I got, this is from Cure Up. I got this medication card. I actually ordered the POTS card first, that I'll show you next, and then I ordered this one. I got 2 of these, so one stays at home and one goes with me in my bag, which is perfectly fine. But this shop is great for little cards like that. But this one is the POTS card. It just says I have POTS, explains kind of what it is, and it's on the back it says what symptoms I can experience, what to do, and has a place for me to put my emergency contact number. I just used my label maker and printed out mom and her phone and my mom's phone number. I'm covering it with my finger so you can't see it. But yeah, that's everything I got from Etsy. Okay, so I started my morning with this before I even get out of bed. I chug this. It's 12 ounces. So I had this filled with water, and I chugged it this morning before I got out of bed. And now it's a little bit later because I'm up and off bed. And I'm gonna have a glass of this. And I do this because it's got, where is it? It's got sodium, chloride, potassium, magnesium, and phosphate in it. And I don't know if the other one does, but I can't find the other one anywhere, so I've just been drinking the sport one. And this is the fruit punch. I just drank about that much of it. I don't drink a whole lot of it. It's just enough to get me some electrolytes going before I eat and take my vitamins. Because I'll take my vitamins with this. Okay, so if you missed my Get It All Done video, this is my pill organizer. I got this, I saw this on Caitlin Nyer's Instagram and had to get it, and it works out great because I take pills 3 times a day, and they had 3 little slots, and they all open separate, and a lot of the ones I was finding, they all opened at the same time, and I can't stand that, but these open separately, and they work out great. They're the perfect size to keep everything I have to take in there. So it's Wednesday when I'm filming this. This is my morning dose. For everyone wondering, I take a probiotic. This is just a probiotic I take. I get this off Vitacost. I take this Vitassium supplement by Salt Stick, and I take this in the afternoon. Sometimes I'll take one every now and then as needed. I take my magnesium, a B-complex. It's not always a gummy, but that's the one I have on hand. And I take a women's multivitamin. Okay, so with POTS, I do spend a lot of time in my bed, mainly because that's just kind of how it works, because I get really sick if I sit for too long or stand for too long, so I do spend quite a bit of time in my bed. So I figured I would show you my nightstand setup, because this is basically this is where I keep pretty much everything, except for I keep my as needed medication there and my other pills on my nightstand. But for the most part, everything else is, but as for everything else, it's in my nightstand. So, and of course I keep and that noise is Nugget. He has this desire to dig to China lately. But I keep my gin-gins on the top of my nightstand simply because that way it's easier to grab if I'm nauseous. And nausea is another symptom of POTS that I'm blessed with. So I do these, and when these don't work, I take my nausea meds. This part of my nightstand, this is the drawer I use the most, because the second drawer is socks. But I have my electric heating pad, and then I have this hot and cold pack. Anymore, this is just, I freeze it and I use it that way. And I have my extra batteries for my pulse ox and my BP cuff. And then I have really random lotions and stuff in this one. I don't know why I do that, but yeah. And I keep my pulse ox in that way in case I don't need my BP cuff and I just need my pulse ox, I can just grab it. But this is from Homedics. I got this in January. I always said I was never going to buy a pulse ox. I didn't see the point in it with having a blood pressure cuff. I could just take my own pulse. And now I really like this thing. Especially when I just don't feel like taking my blood pressure and all I want to do is check my pulse and I don't feel like doing it manually. I'm going to keep this right there, and this is from Homedics as well. This is just the brand that I trust with my medical equipment. So, yeah. And I like that it has a bag, that way I can just grab the bag and take it with me if I have to. But I keep my pen in there because it's just easier to keep the pen in there. And then my blood pressure cuff, and yeah, that's pretty much what it is. And I choose the one that goes around your arm. I don't trust the ones that go around your wrist. It has something to do with me being an EMT. I just don't trust the wrist ones. But that is my nightstand setup. Okay, so I'm in bed. I'm sorry about the lighting, but yeah. It is 12:36. I'm watching YouTube laying in bed. That's part of this. I'm still trying to get my body used to being upright for a certain amount of time before I have to lay down. But it's not working, so I've been in bed for about half an hour. Oh. Nugget is sleeping, but he's in the bed with me, so. And I know it sounds crazy, but having him and Rowdy really help. I know everybody has their ideas of support animals, and yes, every time I rub his back, see, his whiskers are moving. He don't go. Him and Rowdy know when I don't feel good, so that's why he's in here. He knew when I went to lay down that he came and knocked on the door, and he will knock on my door, which I find hilarious. But him and Rowdy know when I don't feel good, so when I don't feel good, one of them has to be in here with me. Sometimes I'll have both of them. Right now I just have him. But it's nice, because sometimes it's nice just to have a cat instead of a human. I'm also exhausted at this point, and I'm probably going to eat lunch and watch another YouTube video and check back in with you then. Okay, and diet-wise, nothing has really changed. I've upped my salt. I try to count how much water I get anyway, but especially now. But the Pedialyte that I do in the morning helps with that. I still do my 72 ounces of water every day, and I'll do a little bit of Pedialyte, and it helps. And I've upped my salt. That's really it for diet. And I've upped my protein, and I eat smaller portions. I didn't want to at first, but because the way I'm not a snacker, I'm just not. But I've kind of learned that my body needs me to eat smaller portions, that way I don't get sick. So, dang it. And fatigue is one of those amazing symptoms that goes along with this. So I didn't want to show you what I was eating in a day because I have a what I eat in a day with pots video. I will link that in the cards somewhere. I think it's this side. Might be this one. I don't know. But in one of the corners there will be a card for that. So that way you can see what I eat in a day. And if you want an updated one for spring or whatever, I will do that. But at least it gives you an idea of how many times a day I eat. And other than I snack more and I do smaller portions, not much has changed with what I eat. So, yeah. Okay, so this is one of the weirder things that I've found that helps, but about usually once or twice a day for about 10 to 15 minutes, I will put on a YouTube video or some kind of music. I need something that way it kind of distracts me. That's like that time frame. And I lay with my feet against the wall. And I know it looks weird and it sounds crazy, but this really does help. It's weird filming it because you have to kind of get the right angle, but this really does help. So if you have POTS or something and all your blood pools to your legs and you get really dizzy, try this. And at one point Rowdy and Nugget did join me, so I had to show you those two because Rowdy was in snuggle mode, so I had to show you while they were in my bed with me. Okay, so that's going to be it for this video. I know I didn't share a whole lot of tips. I just kind of showed what I do, and I talked a little bit about what I'm doing to learn to live with this. I'm figuring the longer I have it, the more tips I'll actually have. So I'll probably do a video like that later on this year after I've had it for a while and I've actually learned to deal with it a little bit better. And I've got the Rowdy and Nugget in my bed with me. I flipped and put my legs against the wall and they joined me, as you saw. So that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want more chronic illness content, let me know down below and then in the comments. Other than that, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.